It was incredible. Obviously, going out to Chinese Taipei and Japan, and kind of learning a little bit of the culture and how they play the game of baseball. It's just a little different, and like their ace will throw game one, then game three. And they don't have the 4 or 5 days rest. It's really interesting, and their hitters are a bunch of slap hitters. They try to work counts and stuff. And pitching wise was probably the coolest. We saw their ace threw a 95 with a 61-mile ephus. So it's kind of like a gyro ball. It just comes right back and right back down. So interesting, just stuff like that, picking up on different cues, just getting more prepared, for future, just putting it underneath my belt and just getting ready for, future things, going on, and being able to bring it back to the team and explain, this is kind of how they played. So just kind of getting us all, ready for this upcoming season, just trying to get us even more ready than we can be,
The move to first base, what's been the most challenging part so far?
I just think it's just a different atmosphere. It's almost like I'm in a completely different area, which is true. Infield and outfield is completely different, and it's difficult. I think it's just reading hops and all that kind of stuff. The stuff that just comes with time. It's something you can't pick up day one. It's something you don't get that just right off the gate, and that's probably been the toughest thing. And it's been discouraging in some points, but obviously Coach LaCroix and Coach Lee have been there for me to help me get through it and say, it's going to be 1% each day, and just one step at a time, and just not try to overwhelm myself with too much.
Last year you came in just a snotty-nosed freshman. Nobody really kind of knew who you were. You were able to go under the radar for a while. Now this year everybody knows who you are, and all this accolades you got, and coming into the season you'll have. How do you approach this season and try to keep all that stuff to the side?
I'm going to try my best to just keep the same approach. At the end of the day, this is a game, and we get to go out here and have fun, right? So as a kid, I'm just going to try to keep that, the child mentality, and just go out there and have fun with this game, and just keep that same patience is my biggest thing that I'm try to strive for in this fall and work towards in the spring, is just to keep that patience level. And we got some great athletes coming in here, freshman wise, and some great transfers coming in athletically, and I just really think, just like I told you, I don't know, hundreds of times, when I walked, I had full intentions that I knew Chris Oakey or, Weston or, whoever was coming up could drive me in, and I'm going to keep that same mentality and trusting my teammates to help us win these ball games.
Did you learn a lot from that time when at that second half of the season, you did have the target on your back and nobody was giving you anything nice to hit?
Oh, definitely. It was definitely a humbling experience. It was pretty cool experience to be recognized at that, but on the other hand, you want to go out there and hit and not get pitched around and intentionally walked or whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, I was doing my job. When I was going up to bat, I was doing my job, and that's all I can ever ask for as a baseball player, is to help my team win. And so I was really happy to be put in that situation where I could be on base for my other teammates to drive me in.
You were also the new guy in the locker room last season. Obviously, your teammates all embraced you immediately, but you lose Chris Oakey, who is one of the biggest leaders on the team in the locker room. Do you see yourself stepping up to be one of those vocal leaders on the team?
Well, no one will ever be a Chris Oakey. He's a one of a kind. He's a guy that no one can ever be. But I think we got some big guys that are stepping up, and like Brooks Crawford and Riley Gilliam, and just some other guys that are kind of helping freshmen along, and including myself, just helping them, bit by bit, taking, us three, trying to come at least close to what Oakey was, as a leader, and just trying to just help our freshmen, understand certain situations and cues, that I dealt with when I first came in, or what they dealt with when they first came in, and I felt like that we have a connection within those guys, and it's kind of our job as second year guys to be able to lead those guys and help them lead by example, and just help them get through this fall and getting on to the spring.
You stepped foot on campus just a couple of weeks before baseball season started this past year. How important has this offseason been for you, and then what have you improved the most?
Definitely being able to lift weights with the team in an off-season mentality, and just getting just working towards getting bigger, stronger, and faster. Things that I really need to work on, and just being out there with my team, and just being a part of the whole atmosphere, and what it takes to be a great ball club. And it's just something I'm very happy and excited to be a part of, and just fulfilling that full team college baseball mentality.
Did you play first base at all while you were with USA Baseball?
I did not. I played all right, so this is all new to me. But like I said, I'm excited to take the challenge, and and I'm excited to see where it takes our team, and obviously me at first base and where it takes me. So we'll see.
Did you make any friendships with other college players on the team that you might think you might stay in touch with?
Oh, JB Bukowskis. He's a right-handed pitcher from UNC. He was my roommate for the whole trip. Real nice guy. Really not excited to face that guy. Throws about 99, but hey, you gotta take what you get. Brendan McKay, me and him became pretty close, and I would say, just really everybody. It was different because you all don't like each other at one point in time. You guys play against each other, but then you guys finally get to meet each other. You're like, hey, he's a pretty nice guy, and just being able to be around those kind of guys and be able to represent our country was just an incredible experience. And even now, every time I hear the national anthem, it's just a different feel.